The enduring value of a Cobalt boat is born in the materials of its construction, in the skilled craftsmanship of the people who build it. For more than 30 years, Cobalt has pioneered the use of ever more sophisticated technologies in the design and manufacture of the very best boats of their kind. In 1985, Cobalt introduced an engineering achievement that has since become perhaps the most imitated component of performance in the industry. It's called an extended running surface. And as the name implies, it means that more surface of the hull stays in contact with the water at cruising speeds. The results? Quicker planing, firm and true turns, minimized bow rise, and more lift at the stern. Cobalt owners often talk about their boat's remarkable stability in all kinds of water. It's the extended running surface that makes this control and stability and responsiveness possible. New Cobalts are now using reversed chines to compound the benefits of the longer running surface. The chines deflect spray downward, producing a drier running boat with better tracking and even more stability in tight turns. Cobalt design calls for an all-fiberglass stringer system on every model. Where other manufacturers settle for plywood, Cobalt insists on the strength and longevity of fiberglass. These stringers are stronger and lighter than traditional wooden stringers and their inevitable rot. A solid composite transom adds extra strength to that critical point. At 2+ inches thick, the composite transom absorbs all the torque of the drive system, isolating noise and vibration and ensuring the boat's integrity and longevity. Cobalt's exclusive, multifaceted approach to fiberglass construction is fundamental to the boat's value in the long term and to their performance and aesthetic appeal in the meantime. Here's absolute dependability with no sacrifice of structural strength in one-piece construction of deck surfaces, interior sidewalls, and a floor reinforced with Nidacor, a honeycomb synthetic that will quickly prove its superiority to either plywood or balsa. Cobalt's lamination schedule calls for 7 alternating layers of fiberglass mat and woven roving, each hand-laid with overlapping double thickness at the keel and the chines. Vinyl ester resin in the skin coat enhances the lamination quality still more, adding superior strength, toughness, and resistance to chemicals and water. Cobalt uses 100% polyester resin in the structural layers, producing significant gains in tensile elongation, tensile strength, and flexural strength, and a corresponding decrease in heat distortion. Kevlar does its part too. Applied over the chines, Kevlar brings thermal stability together with minimum weight, with no loss of strength, to dampen vibration and make the Cobalt hull tougher and more durable than virtually any other boat on the water. In fact, Kevlar brings 10 times the impact resistance of fiberglass alone. Also, as an extra layer of protection, another Cobalt standard, the barrier coat, stands between the fiberglass and the gel coat. This barrier coating rejects water vapor, ensuring that no blisters develop, no print-through of the fiberglass occurs, and the barrier coat's effects on the glass finish are subtle but significant. The gel coat is a principal ingredient of these boats' beauty, a principal determinant of a Cobalt's appearance and enduring value. Cobalt's 952 Buffback gel coat offers superior reparability, matchless clarity, and high-gloss buffback with blister resistance far superior to standard gel coats. Greater flexibility in the 952 gel coat reduces cracking. A comprehensive 2-year warranty guarantees the gel coat finish against crazing, stress cracks, air voids, and blister. Perhaps no detail of Cobalt construction says more about the overall quality of these boats than the aluminum backing plates that anchor every mounting point for hardware, from the entire windshield base to the side rails, to the seat pedestals, to the swim ladder. Wherever exterior hardware adjoins the fiberglass, an aluminum plate lies embedded just below, with tapped or threaded connections to guarantee that bolts will not strip out, as is almost always the case over time with hardware mounted to fiberglass alone. Even larger plates anchor the seat bases. Look at the cleats amidships, where again stainless steel hardware is standard. No plated pot metal or plastic, as is so often the case with other boats. And of course, all the through hull fittings are stainless steel as well. For years, Cobalt has established the industry standard in these critical fittings. Chrome-plated brass. Engine vents on Cobalts are strong and durable, essentially unbreakable. Some stainless steel, some aluminum, but never, ever plastic. And finished in urethane for ongoing good looks. The rub rails are heavy stainless steel for rock-solid protection from dock abrasion. The handrails, too, are stainless steel, manufactured in-house as a single piece of steel, no joints to disengage, and the ends have been filled to prevent loosening from the fiberglass. No abrasive edges to damage the fiberglass. Cobalt was the first manufacturer to build into every boat a bow scuff plate to guard the gel coat during trailering. Made of heavy-gauge stainless, the scuff plate remains a Cobalt exclusive. Ski toes are oversized and mounted high to structural steel supports. And all Cobalt canvas is fitted to stainless steel frames for matchless strength and resistance to flexing. And there's not a scrap of aluminum, not a plastic fitting in sight. Cobalt interiors distinguish themselves by their spaciousness, their obvious luxury, and the fit and trim of finishes that only true hand craftsmanship can produce. Cobalt cockpits are wide and comfortable and roomy. The captain's chairs represent the next generation of the classic Cobalt flip-lip design. Here the seat lifts straight up, articulates, and slides into a firm, comfortable, above-the-windshield position for boating in the breeze. The chairs swivel 360 degrees and slide aft and forward on a newly designed base. The upholstery wraps around the rotocast seats, and then for long, durable life, it's double-fastened, both glued and stapled with stainless steel staples, no less. On the chair's backs ride clasp handles for lounging passengers beginning to feel the exhilaration of a Cobalt coming on plane. The unmistakable comfort of Cobalt seating begins with the composite construction of the seats. Here's solid support that will not retain moisture, will not rot. The dry-fast foam in key applications offers both high-performance support and exceptionally long life. Water passes immediately through. Cobalt's non-expanded vinyls refuse to stretch. They maintain their shape and contour through years of boating enjoyment, and they retain the leather-like touch and texture for which Cobalt vinyls are so rightly known. Because their colors are impregnated in the vinyl itself, as opposed to a mere surface application, they retain their beauty as coated vinyls simply cannot. Cobalt believes so strongly in these vinyls that a 2-year warranty stands behind them. No other manufacturer is willing to warranty its vinyls at all. Walk-through doors are standard features of every Cobalt interior, not optional equipment as with other manufacturers. Solid acrylic with heavy stainless steel hinges and latches, they block the wind in cooler months and facilitate easy movement stem to stern in every season. The helm station represents the elegance of Cobalt design in an especially striking way, invoking uncompromised notions of utility, fit, and finish. Here is rich hand-fitted upholstery over structural fiberglass. Where other manufacturers use plastic dashes, Cobalt demands the same integrity of construction for the helm as for other Cobalt fiberglass components. The leather tilt steering wheel has become a Cobalt tradition. Comfortable and reassuring with the unmistakable feel of imported Italian leather, it stands at the heart of legendary Cobalt handling and smooth, easy control. The captain is always in full control at a Cobalt helm. On many models, even the stereo remote is here, with all functions immediately accessible. There is no plastic to be found in the dash panel, where metals deliver uncompromising strength and long life beneath a brilliant baked-on finish. The instrumentation is a blend of the automotive and the aeronautical, quick in its power to inform, illuminated and weather-resistant, legible in the extreme. The switches are stainless steel for aircraft sorts of reliability, and contacts are sealed for life expectancies of 20 years and more. And wherever possible, Cobalt design calls for circuit breakers rather than fuses for extra reliability and, thanks to a reset at the dash, an extra measure of convenience. Cobalt activity decks are large and welcoming and safe, with a non-skid surface and with a wet locker nearby for convenient stowage of water toys on some models. Where the ladders are concealed, the deck surface is even safer, and the look of the stern becomes even cleaner, even more functional. All Cobalt ladders are designed and built for extra heavy duty. On some models, an extended platform adds a second level of sun-filled enjoyment. No other manufacturer in the industry can match Cobalt's warranty, which essentially protects everything. The hull and deck are warranted for 10 years against structural defects, floors, stringers, motor mounts, transom, and all hull and deck joints. The warranty offers transferable protection for the powertrain for 5 years, engine, stern drive, intermediate housing, gauges, steering, power trim and tilt, electrical, fuel delivery, and their controls. The gel coat finish and all upholstery are warranted for 2 years, as are all components. First to last, Cobalt's warranty contains no fine print, no gimmickry, no hidden exclusions, no exaggerated claims, no depreciating scale. The Cobalt warranty is straightforward and inclusive. What's more, because Cobalt pays its dealers 100% of their shop rate, warranty work is undertaken with full enthusiasm, full attention to owner's ultimate satisfaction. All Cobalt warranties are 100% transferable, thereby adding to the boat's marketability and resale value and lending an extra measure of confidence to its new owners. This full transferability remains in effect throughout the life of the warranty, regardless of the number of transactions in the meantime.